Oh, hello there. Are we all set to go? Yeah, let's leave this awful place. Welcome back to East 1 and 2 Chronicles Plus. And we are going to be leaving the horrible, horrible moat of Burned Bliss. As soon as this bridge lowers, then we gone. There's actually not much of this place left, thankfully. But we're not done seeing the monsters of this particular part of the East world. But hey, yeah, these small chests contain gold or other such things. However, before we actually leave this cave, I'm going to want to have at least a certain amount of gold, because there's something in the next town that I actually want to buy. Haven't seen that in a while. As soon as I manage to, navigate all these creatures. Oh yeah, these monsters, they're also immune to fire. Now we're actually going to be grinding on these beasties for a little bit, because, well, I need the money and I probably want another level before facing the boss. Even only just for time's sake. Haha, you won't back attack me, little Scorpion Man. Okay, now I stop to grind for a bit, and here we go. Okay, Galaldi. Apparently, he got hit so hard in East Origin that his head is the only thing that's left. So the way you fight him is you wait for him to spit out the worm, escape getting hit by the worm, and then wait for him to open his mouth again so you can fill it with fireballs. Like so. While it is a waiting-based boss, it's still not nearly as bad as Vagulian in East 1, because you can actually hit him a fair chunk every time he opens his mouth, and there are no fake-outs or anything like that. Just don't get stuck in the corner, he can hit pretty hard. Once he gets below a certain amount of health, whenever he releases the worm, he'll start dropping out fire creatures as well that could block your shots. But other than that, he's a pretty simple encounter. Ah, there he goes. One of the big differences with this guy on harder difficulties is that he starts dropping out those fire creatures earlier. And here's where the slowdown comes in again. Thankfully, there isn't that much boss left to go. Thankfully, I did manage to figure out and fix the cause of the slowdown after all this was dealt with, so it shouldn't be a problem in later videos. Oh dear. And down he goes. We have enough money for what I want. We have enough experience for a new level. And there we go. The fire level is done for and good riddance. Which means we can now go to... Well, as soon as we find the exit... There we go. We can now go to Ramia Village. The R and L, depending on translation. Now, the first thing we want to do when we get here is talk to Zalem, because she has two things that we want. A new sword and pie. Two things that adventurers should never be without at any time ever. And here she is. Zalem in East Complete became the first of the hot shopkeepers that became a trend in later East games. You started with Zalem in East Complete, and then you had Rose and the weapon upgrader in Ark of Nepishtim. The Hypercutter does give a good offense boost. Let's see, Cynthia and Oath and Felgana. Probably something like that in E7 too, but I don't have a PSP. No, wait, we did it wrong. We fail at gifting. Oh yeah, speaking of gifting, if you use food items from other people to gift to new people, the game actually keeps track of re-gifting and they'll get angry at you if you go back to them. Okay. Let's see. Liar. I've played Ys Origin, I know your game, Zalem. Yeah, the thing is, in Ys Origin, Zalem is explicitly named as the creator of the Silver Harmonica, so unless there's some kind of weird Dread Pirate Roberts thing going on here, the person who created the Silver Harmonica 700 years ago is the same one that we're giving flowers to right now. And that's the last of the bonus food items. Now we can actually get back into the plot. We'll be talking to Reg later. So apparently the shrine is full of devils, so the old man can't archaeologize or whatever. Well, there's that sacrificial bell, which means the man in black is up to no good. I don't think locking the doors is going to keep out the devils in Ys. Let's see if we can't do something about them ourselves, though. Looks like those girls have been busy granting visions to pretty much every Tom, Dick, and Keith in Ys. We can handle that. Sepia tone. Shoryuken! He's not kidding. Solomon Shrine is gigantic. Why, yes. We need to talk to you so we can advance the story. We're going to need that rare sword before the end of the game. Now, if he really wanted to help me, he'd also give me what's in that locked chest over there, but unfortunately we're not going to get that until much later. No, we're not gonna gift stuff to Gordo. Okay, first we need to be a monster. We can't actually beat these guys, we can't actually kill them unless we have the sword that Sada is carrying. So, we need to be a little deceptive. You know, like pretending to have killed ourselves. And here we go. Solomon Shrine. The shrine that was called Solomon in East 1 is actually more or less the back shed of the actual Solomon Shrine, which we have here. This is probably one of the biggest old school old dungeons, if you know, you discount the games that were all dungeon, like Wizardry and so on. It's bigger than the Stygian Abyss, bigger than Dungeon Doom, bigger than Spaceship Noah from Phantasy Star 4. It's just an enormous area with a lot of quests associated with it. Now, further north there's a gate with a guard that won't let us pass unless we, well, have a proper gate pass, you know, signed, stamped, and sealed in triplicate. All that sort of thing. Yeah, the sectors of the Six Priests are actually really only the first part of Solomon Shrine. While Darm Tower is more famous for, you know, being like half of East 1, Solomon Shrine is probably bigger. This is the publishing house for gate passes. Means we're heading on the right track. Oh, Zava. Zava is also one of the major antagonists. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference for 3 letters. Of East Origin. And the fact that she's around doesn't mean us any good, that's for sure. Of course, even though Zava was a pretty major enemy in East Origin, she didn't she wasn't in the intro for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why people do things. But now that we've successfully navigated the demonic bureaucracy, we can move on and see what they're conferencing about. I also like the average demonic grunts are so dumb they just immediately go, must be my imagination, if Adol transforms in front of it. Adol's hair is red because of all the blood splattered over it. Now that you have talked to me, I cannot allow you to live. Yeah, the monsters in Solomon's Shrine are not only more numerous than normal, they're also more packed together than in other places in East 2. Solomon's Shrine is the demon's headquarters, even though it used to be the domain of the 6 priests. Okay, this is the Ring of Ease, known in other translations as the Peace of Mind Ring. It cuts down magic consumption by half. I tend not to use it that often because there are other items I'd like to have. But it's still something if you use Alter or Return much more than I do. Meetings. Complaining about meetings. Dalles. If there's one guy who's worse to hear about being around than Zava, it's Dalles. He was also one of the main antagonists of Ys Origin. And the fact that he's stuck around means we're in for a bit of his particular brand of jerkdom. Your guess is as good as mine. Now, we can't listen through doors, but thankfully we kept those earrings. But first, herb. Ooh. So long as we don't say that password out loud, we should be fine. Okay, now we fight our way out through the giant packs of every monster ever. And hopefully we'll be able to buy the new armor that's also in Zalum's shop. However, Zalum doesn't actually have the 4th tier shield. We're going to have to find that ourselves. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Now we just have to go west to the other part of the shrine. By the way, despite the franchise being named after the Land of East, East 2 is the only game in the series where we actually go to East itself. The new version of East 4 is basically going to take place entirely in Salsetta, so... Sure thing. I'll report back to your skull. Oh wait, this guy's tough. Oops. Okay. This is the entrance to the subterranean canal right here. Oh wait, there's a dude here. He has to die first. Okay, just save up, and... Dalles! Yeah, and the original complete artwork, he's just a pair of glowing eyes in a dark hood, kind of like, you know, Nazgul or whatever. Let's try if we can sneak past him this way. Nope, he's a better wizard than we are. Dalles is a grade A jerk. Not a major league jerk, more of an all-star jerk every year. And you're not the boss. Oh. And we can't do anything to Dalles. We are absolutely no threat to him. So let's see if we can just walk past him. Dalles is a transmutation specialist. And off he goes. This is not the last time Dalles will be a jerk to us. But we're still in a bit of a pickle, and I'm going to see what we can do to solve this little problem he's put us in next time when we explore the subterranean canal and hopefully not run into Dalles again. See you then.